Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Kiba on Interchange. Is it worth going there? How do you unlock it? We're going to be doing a full overview and oversight, and pretty much, is it profitable? We're going to be talking all about Kiba here today. We're going to talk about some other variables that come into play, but this video is going to be for newer players and some average players. I really wouldn't say any veteran players would be interested in this video because you pretty much already know about Kiba and how it's very, very profitable and all that. We're going to talk about these two keys really quick. Kiba Outlet Great Door is a Jaeger task reward, so it's pretty cheap on the flea market. If you're not doing a hardcore account, then just buy this one. You don't got to worry about going through the quest line. Now, at this point in Wipe in 12.10, it's about 53,000 rubles, but at the beginning of a Wipe, it's going to be pretty expensive. I'd say between 500k and a million, possibly even higher the very first couple days of Wipe. When it comes to the actual Kiba key to open the door that goes into Kiba with the alarm, you're going to need a little bit more rubles for this one if you want to buy it. At this point, Wipe selling for about 700,000 rubles, but at the beginning of a Wipe, this key could honestly range upwards to probably 5 million rubles. First couple days, maybe, I'd say this is probably going to be a 4 or 5 million ruble key, and then we'll start to see that come down probably into a million or two a couple weeks into the Wipe. So now that you got your two keys, we're going to be heading on Interchange. We're going to be playing on day offline, so the loot might be fixed when it comes to being inside Kiba, but I'm sure we can still find some good stuff. I only have a pistol on, so we have maximum loot potential with our weapon slots. We have just a whole bunch of stuff here. The belt's going to be a 35k rig, and the F4 Terminator is going to be a 45k backpack. So this is very affordable for any player who would want to run this. Only 70k and a lot of slot potential. I think you have 40 slots here, and you have 25 slots here. There's 65 slots. That is a lot of loot that you could potentially get out, including pockets and anything you put in your sit case or in your containers. So let's head into raid. I'll show you how to turn the power on, and I'll show you where the store is located. We'll talk about Killa a little bit. Then we'll head in Kiba, see what we can get. Alright guys, we are on the Idea side of the map. You can see Idea right there. We are on the left side of Idea, heading down the main road on the left side of the building. And this is going to be power station, so you need to come in here to turn on the power if another player has not done it yet. But I'm going to give you a really awesome tip to know if a player does hit it at the beginning of a raid. So double tapping O to see your extracts, you will see that Safe Room Exfil is not green. It looks just normal like all the other extracts. But once we come in here to turn on the power, I will show you that Safe Room will actually be green. So here's the power switch. We're going to hit that. It's going to be a little loud in here, so let's go back outside. And now that we hit O again, we are going to see that the Exfil 5 is green. So that is how you know power is on. Just a good little tip there for any beginning players. So what we're going to do is we're going to head into the mall. I'm going to show you where Kiba is, and we're going to see if it's profitable or not. Alright guys, so we are coming up on Kiba. Right here is Mantis. We're in the dead center of the mall right now, as you guys can see. Back there is Goshen, and right here is the center of the mall entrance. So right here is going to be Kiba. This is Kiba right here. Now, one thing about Kiba, if this is your first time ever hearing about Kiba, maybe you're new to Interchange, is this store has an alarm, and it is very fucking loud. So I'm going to show you how to disable the alarm very, very easily. So let's pop this door open, and I'll let you listen to everybody's favorite alarm and Escape from Tarkov. Alright, so both doors are open. We have the Kiba door, and we have the Great door. You can hear the alarm. Very, very loud. What you want to do is go ahead and turn that off. I'm going to show you how. We are now entering Goshen, and we're going to take a right. Come in here. Come in here. And we're going to go ahead and hit this button right there. Disable alarm button. So, we're going to head right back. It's honestly best if you have a duo to have them waiting until you open Kiba. That way one person can scout it out and you don't have two casualties and another person can turn off that alarm. Just a little bit better coordination. It's a little bit riskier sometimes, but it's what I prefer to do if I am playing with a duo. If I'm playing solo, I'll just loot in there with the alarm going off. But for the sake of the video, I didn't want it to be annoying as shit. So that's why we did it. Alright, so we are back at Kiba with no annoying alarm, which is going to be very nice for your viewing experience. So we're going to see, is Kiba profitable? Well, the answer in short is yes. And there is so much stuff in here that we can loot. I'm already seeing a shitload of guns and all that good stuff. There's 4 guns in here right now. 4. So we have an M4. We have 3 AKs on the wall. So we have a 105, We have a 101, a 102. 5 AKs! Oh my god! Alright, let's see what's got a lot of attachments on there. There's grip, compensator. Not much on there. We got on here. There's a PK06 on here, so maybe we strip some attachments off of this bad boy. For now, we're just going to put the guns in our bag. This one will run, unless it's smaller. Yeah, it is. So we'll go ahead and do this for now. Alright. Even though we could fold the stock. There's nothing really on here that we care about, to be honest. We'll take that magazine and we'll check that then. But we actually don't need this AK. And we'll probably keep that one on then. So, let's continue looting. And, see if we can get a 6-gun. Oh my god, look at that. MP133 shotgun. So, we will loot everything and drop as we get full. I'm going to show you literally everything in the store. In this instance, anyway. I will loot till I'm full. Then we will go from there. So we have no space for that AK, so don't really worry about that. Cash register, might as well. Why not? 2 shift grips, that's crazy. Did I get everything over here? Right. Stuff there. We got any armors today? No armors, but make sure you are checking your mannequins. You never know. You never know. Okay. Check the box. Sometimes I think you can get grenades in there. Alright, so what else we got? That's for an M700. Not that expensive, so no room already. My goodness. We're going to drop the 133, and we're going to pop out this magazine here. And we'll check that out then. Give us some more space. Okay. That one's locked. Oh, we got most of that. Extra rubles. Make sure you check everything, man. You gotta check it all. You gotta check it all if you want to get it all. Alright, let me double check. Something there. I don't know where this loot is, though. Hold on. I'm not sure what it is that is being picked up. Wait. There it is, right there. We got it. I don't know what it was. I think that symbol is for like a Glock sight or something. Or that letter combo. But double checking everything again. So we dropped an AK and a 133 shotgun, I think. Is that everything? I think that's gonna do it for Inside Kiba onto this run. So let's check out everything that we got. We have we'll just start from the top, I guess. We have a 133 6-rounder, which we don't really care about. We're just gonna take the ammo out of that, rip rounds. You know, you really don't gotta hold on to that. A little bit more rip there, so we'll ditch that magazine. Now, Luger CCI, let's see how many rounds we get. But this MPX mag is one that's probably worth holding on to. Okay, so 18 rounds. PM mag, not worth, we'll drop it. Glock sight, that is what that was. So we will go ahead and drop that. This is also for a Glock. I think this Tiger Shark, though, is worth a little bit, so I'd hold on to that. Laser. We have an AKM, anodized red. That's going to be a handguard. We have a P226 mag here with some green tracer in it. 15 rounds of that. Honestly, the rounds are probably worth more than the mag. A good iron muzzle brake for the M14. I don't think that's worth too much. We have a Romeo mount for the mini sights. Probably can ditch that. It's pretty cheap. We have a 6L23 mag. These are good early wipe because you can craft 60 rounders that you need, but we don't really care about that. MPX drum with a little bit of 7N31 in it, so that is very good. Let's see how many rounds we got. This is probably really big money right here, and if we could squeeze out 50 rounds, I think they sell for a little over 2,000 a round. So getting 50 of these, that's going to be, you know, over 100K in ammo. There you go, 48. So that's still about 100,000 rubles right there. Probably more, honestly. M993, that is a really good round. So typically in raid, I would just throw the ammunition back in the magazines, but just to save time for the video, I'm not going to. But there is that. This might also be M993. It is. How much do we got, though? Not that much. But, I mean, getting out with 13 rounds, I think these are almost 3,000 rubles a round as well. So that's pretty good. We have an AAC. This is going to be for 9 mil. So it's not going to be that expensive, but I think you can throw this one on the Vector. So it's going to be probably a 50K mag. PPMO, not worth it. You don't even got to worry about taking it. It's just not going to do anything for you. A little bit of BP here. The 6L20 mag isn't worth jack. You're better off just unloading it and then taking that ammo. So we'll take that. It's about 200 and some around. Sometimes it's 300. We have the red brake for the AR-10. So I don't know if that's M4 compatible or not, but that might sell for a little bit. We have another laser device here. It's going to be 10K, 12K. Another X400 I think is a little bit cheaper, but about 10K. Not sure on this stock. You're going to have to look this one up, but I could throw this on the M4 that we got. We have a scope here, rifle scope, 3x10. Not sure if that one's expensive or not. We have a really shitty AK stock. See you later. We have a mount here. Not sure what this is to, so could be worth. I would probably drop it. I wouldn't deal with it. PST GZH, I would probably drop it. Just have no use for it, and would probably have enough loot from other places to not have to worry about that. NT4 is about 25K. SRD 762x51. I think these are a little over 50K. That's a pretty decent suppressor. I love these gas block combos for AKs. I think they look sick with the key mod. But, you know, I don't know if they're worth that much. Maybe like 20K. We have a Voodoo. I think it's about 50K. You have the PRS Gen 2. I think this is only like a 10K stock. We have the Red Hex AK stock. I think the price on these is actually pretty damn cheap because they're not that great of a stock. Let's see what ammo we had in that AK mag. We're hoping for M995. It's shit. We don't got to worry about it. So you can probably ditch that. We have some other guns we're going to check out here. So on this SOAP mod here, you got, or SOP mod, you have a M3 mag, which actually sells pretty well. I think they're like 10K mag. This scope, I think, is about 20. Another one of these, so 25K there. You have the KAC QD compensator on here as well. I think it's about 15K. Another 10K here. The AMN with the T1. AMM, not AMN. The T1 sells for 15. The most stock has the recoil pad on it as well. So that combined is probably like 20K. MPR is another like 45K. So right here we have almost 200K in a weapon. I mean, that's good. Then the AK-105. We have a couple good things on here. Nothing crazy. Depends on the ammunition that's in it. But the PK-06 is the big thing here. About 60K on that. This is all my current white prices, by the way. Things are subject to change, obviously. And then over on this guy, is this the... No, so this muzzle brake isn't that expensive. Well, let's just see what ammunition we got in this thing. 8.56 A1. It's not the worst, but it's not the best, that's for sure. Let's check the other two weapons. 8.55 in that, not worth talking about. And then in the 105, we have PS ammunition, which isn't really worth talking about either. But if you went in with a pistol or a really shitty shotgun or something, hopping in here and getting yourself 4 or 5 weapons is actually really, really nice. Especially if you're playing on like a hardcore account or something. But I would say everything... Oh, the shift grips. I didn't even talk about these. At the beginning of wipe, I think these are over 200,000 rubles. And as of right now, I think they're about 45,000. So, is Kiba worth it? Absolutely. Realistically, you're spending 750,000 rubles on that key set with both of them combined. We have about 200K here. We have, just in the Fortis shifts alone, almost another 100K. So we'll just say 300,000. You know, all our suppressors combined, you know, right here is another 100. We can easily say we're up to 400K. Voodoo's another 50, 450. all the laser attachments and everything else, we can say 500. 7N31 is going to be another 100. So we're at least 600,000, and then everything else we have in our inventory, man. The other weapons we have, I mean, at the end of the day, you made it back in one raid. It is extremely profitable to come here because it literally takes one good raid to pay for the key, and then you are set from there on out to loot Kiba as many times as you possibly can, and you're good to go. Now, the one threat about Kiba is this is a very high traffic area. You guys must know that. You can't just come here and loot up for free. There's a hole in the ground right over here, and Killa, the scav boss on this map, usually sits right here. So you'll always have players coming up through that hole right there to kill Killa, and Killa will pretty much insta-kill you if you have shitty gear on. So, and even with good gear, he can sometimes two-tap you. But it's a very high traffic area. There's plenty of risk to coming here. It's in the dead center of the map. So, high risk, high reward. That's usually how things are in Escape from Tarkov. So, hopefully you found this guide informative. If I missed anything, left anything out, or you have any more questions, leave all of that in the comments below. I can definitely answer them or respond to what you guys have to say. But that is going to be Kiba Arms International. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you slap a like on it, subscribe for new sponsors and equipment description below. That's all I got today, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm out.